Hello, peoples. I just got done watching Ghostbusters Afterlife, and I have some quick thoughts on it. And yeah, let's get right into it. This movie was good. This movie is definitely one of those movies where it depends on how much you like Ghostbusters. And when I say by that, it's like if you grew up watching Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters was your childhood, this is gonna be like your favorite movie of all time. But if you like me, watched Ghostbusters a couple times, thought it was good, you'll just probably be like, oh, this was good. And if you've never liked Ghostbusters, you think the first one's overrated, you probably won't like this movie. And yeah, the reactions to this movie has been all over the place. I remember when reviews first came out, I was so confused. I saw some people saying it's like the best thing of 2021. Some people are saying it's the worst thing of 2021. So I checked this out for the first time, and I could kind of see why this has the reaction that it does. Just because people weren't fighting over it, it's just a type of movie. It just depends on who's watching it. And so, but I'm just kind of happy they did a movie for Ghostbusters, like that's for the fans. After 2016 Ghostbusters, I could see how that broke a lot of people's heart. And so to have a movie like this that just gave the fans what they wanted, that was fine to see. Um, there was a couple things I had issues with. I thought some of the writing got quite lazy at some moments. Like logical things that like it happened many times. The first time it happened, I kind of dismissed it because like, oh, that's just a movie thing. But then it happened again and again and again. And I was like, okay, that this has to be brought up. Um, the characters here, while likable and they're all well acted by the actors, it just kind of feels like it perfectly fits a mold for like a movie per se. It has this character that's like all over social media and haha this. You have the comic relief, you have the stupid idiot, you have the smart person that leads the movie. It just all kind of like fits that mold for like the it's like a pro and a con at the same time. You can tell that they really wanted to make the fans and audience happy with this movie. And so for that's fine. It's just it kind of showed a little too much at moments that they were trying to make people happy. And I'm not saying it's fan service per se because there was fan service in this movie. And I thought all that was fine. It's just it showed with the way that the characters are, how they were written, and none of it's bad per se. It just all felt like it was almost like formulaic is the best way you could put it. And yeah, like for a movie like this, and I don't want to seem like I'm trashing this movie for it because I'm not. I like this movie. I thought it was very enjoyable from beginning to end. It really had the pacing was perfectly fine. It didn't drag at any moment. Some pretty solid comedy here and there. There's one character that I didn't think needed to be in the movie. His character's name was Podcast. I think he just well, the first time I saw him, I was like, he's gonna be one of those characters doesn't need to be in the movie. He's just here to make the audience laugh. But it's harmless. It's a harmless movie in my eyes. It was perfectly fine, enjoyable. It's just when you have writing like this, it's kind of hard. It's very hard, I guess, to find that fine line between like lazy writing with fan service and making the audience happy at the same time. Another thing I noticed with this movie was you can tell that this director, although the son of Ivan Reitman, the director of the original Ghostbusters, usually does do indie movies, and sometimes that helps the movie. Sometimes it kind of maybe detracted from it. Because while you have simple scenes really well directed, like some of the cinematography was great, and some of the lighting was really good as well. And then you have other scenes that are very bombastic and don't feel like they're handled as well. Stuff like that where you could show it's like maybe a little bit out of his range, but it was never blaringly obvious. There's a couple CG moments where I was like, oh, okay, but it was nothing completely like distracting. Um, Another thing that was funny, there's this one moment in a cave where they're marking the years like on the wall, and I was like, crap, this must have been such a pain when all the delays were happening. Like, crap, we had to erase this, switch it from 2020 to 2021. I know it's just one number, but still, thank God someone picked up on that. Well, they must have before screening it. But yeah, overall, I thought I liked this movie, 7.2 out of 10, and it really depends on how you feel about the franchise. So yeah, it fixed the problem of 2016 Ghostbusters, and overall, I was happy with the movie. So yeah, anyways, comment down below what you guys thought of the movie, like, share, subscribe, and stuff like that, and adios.